The South loves football in a way no other part of the country can, and the culture differs from Florida to Texas. But Birmingham is always at the epicenter of just about every alternative football league that forms. Welcome back to Citizen Arcane. We appreciate every click and every second that you stay on board. Please stay a while. After 2 minutes, there will be a treat, and we do try to get our episodes in at 5 minutes or so. And so at 5 minutes, there will be magic. Please do like and subscribe and share this video on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you can. And click on our products listed in the description. This particular video is sponsored by our Diver Down patches on Amazon. Again, Birmingham is always in the mix when alternative football leagues are formed. It's a big enough market with a rabid base of football fans, and there isn't any competition. There's no NFL, no NHL, Major League Baseball, or NBA. The football landscape is dominated by the Crimson Tide. It's an NCAA place. I think the current capacity at Bear Bryant Stadium is 110,000 people. That's huge. That's more than the population of the city of Tuscaloosa. So people love football. So today we're just going to make a little list, and this is not an all-inclusive list, but there is a very good chance that the first year of the new USFL will be a bubble league based in Birmingham, and I'm okay with that. Please put your comments below as to how you feel about these bubble leagues. The Fan-Controlled Football League had its first season here in Atlanta, and it must have worked as they're coming back bigger, but I wonder if the league is going to spread out. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work for this year and for the upcoming years. I think, I'm not a big basketball guy, but I would like to see a Big Three game. Ice-T is an intriguing character. He's sort of been in the news a lot lately, and also he just seems to conduct himself in a way that implies to me that he just doesn't care what anybody else thinks of him. He's going to do what he thinks is right. But I think they run it in sort of a tournament-style situation. I would love to see a game, and it seems like that's the model that they work under all the time. That said, let's take a look at some of the football teams that have played in Birmingham. The Birmingham Vulcans played in the Dixieland Professional Football League in 1961. Then there was the Birmingham Americans in the World Football League in 1974, which came back as the Vulcans in 1975. Then there was the Alabama Vulcans of the American Football Association in 1979. And of course, in 1983, we get the first incarnation of the Birmingham Stallions. I did read Football for a Buck, and basically that was one of those things where the ownership really took control. The guy who owned the Stallions was big into horses. And so, it doesn't have a link with Birmingham. Again, one of the things I've always said is if I owned a football team, and someday hopefully I will, the first thing I would do is I would march right down to the mayor's office and I would give the logo and statistics to the city. You can make a new team somewhere else, but the logo and the statistics should stay with the same city forever. Okay, then we've got the Birmingham Fire of the World League of American Football. They played in 1991 and 1992. The Fire did survive and played in Germany a little bit later. Also wanted to mention the Birmingham Steel Dogs of Arena Football 2. They played from 2000 to 2007 and had some success on and off the field. I think their front office was pretty well run. It would be great if Birmingham had an indoor team in one of the leagues that's out there now. I don't think it's going to be the National Arena League. I think that they're going to have to bat in hand to the Indoor Football League, but we'll see. And then the original XFL had the Thunderbolts, which I think was one of the best branded of any of the teams in Birmingham. They played only in 2001. And after that, there have been a couple others. We have the Birmingham Barracudas that played in the CFL when they made their failed attempt to come to the United States. They played only in 1995, but they did make it to the playoffs. And then we have the Birmingham Iron of the Alliance of American Football. I kind of liked they were the simple, they had that simple setup. I think they were meant to be sort of the black hat team of the league. But now we're going to get apparently another 8-team league. Again, please do like, subscribe, and share.